think this is a good use right there. City statistics, income. Hey, $50,000 bonus. Nice. Progression panel. What do we unlock now? Production panel, good. Okay. Medium density housing, love it. Textile, education, so we can start putting schools up. Nice. Fantastic. All right. All right, fantastic. Now that we can put schools up, let's see if a school would have fit here. I think the answer is no, but may also maybe. City Elementary School. Interesting. Small high school. Small high school could have gone there. Elementary school. Because if people aren't using this... Let's do this. Okay. Education-wise. Alright, so we can put an elementary school here. We could do a small elementary school. Is there a small middle school? No. City elementary. You could put a city, but I don't want to do that right here yet. Small high school, though, could go here. Okay, so let's do the small high school. And that's because... why? Alright, so we need more road right here is what I'm picking up. Hello. Invalid shape. All right, so let's put that there. Let's go small elementary school is close. All right, so let's move the road out over here as well. What is this? Okay. All right, this is for the purposes of education, people. Alright, so now that we have this, we can put the school down. We can get a walking path back over here. How do I make this as smooth as possible? There it goes. Alright, so that's good. Actually, what we'll do is we can add that there. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do that right Now that the school snapped, we're good. Okay. Now, can I add more zoning grids? No. So I'd love to put some paint here, and just give them a little bit more property, a little bit more room. But that's how you do an inner city, an inner neighborhood educational area, right? I would think. It's we could do some stuff in the back here, maybe. Yeah, we do a little park. Small stage. Let's do like a large fountain, huh? Yeah, we'll do that right there with some seating. We'll do that with some seating right here. Seating goes right there. Another seat right here. Okay. Can we change the flooring? Here we go. Concrete surface. Yep. Do we want it to be concrete? No, we really don't, I don't think. Let's put grass surface right here as well. Okay, so maybe we have to do this one area at a time, I guess. So let's go grass. There. Boom. Bang. Can we put a tree on top of this? Because that's the part that actually... Okay, alright, so we can. Alright, because obviously it's going to be hard to justify a tree inside of a concrete section, so we can do that. Done there. Done there. Yep, we'll go in here with it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man, that's bad. That's bad, y'all. Okay, so right here. What do you guys think of the city so far? What else should we add? What else does the city need? I'm just throwing this around now. All right, let's see what this concrete tile looks like. Ah, that's more like it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Add the node. Yep. Boom. Boom. Right there. Yes. Yes. Okay. And now let's get some trees planted. We have a nice circular one. Here you go. Nice little gazebo there. Little campground bench here. That looks nice. That looks very nice. Little garden bench. I think it makes more sense for the garden bench to be over in this area. Yep, there you go. So you can sit and smell the daisies. Let's go, little kiosk even right here. And then some seating. I think we're gonna need some seating over here, right? Maybe even some rocks for people to play on, you know? Like a Times Square situation almost. I'm loving this game at the moment, man. Little boulder there that doesn't make any sense. Little boulder here that doesn't make any sense either. Yeah, nice. Right there. Alright, I like it. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice, y'all. It took some time though, didn't it? For a little park behind the... At all benches in the world like this. Our education is so amazing. Look at that. Average time to graduation, 7 months. I like it. Kind of. About 2 years to graduate high school. We're starting to get, and we have a lot more More want for industrial. So that's, or not industrial, residential. So that's good. Let's see what else we can unlock for a second. Development, roundabouts, parking areas. I like that. Let's do this. I think parking will be important relatively soon to now. Tiny parking lot, motorcycle parking lot. Okay. That'll be pretty good. What about bike? Small parking building, 2-level. Bike shelter. Oh, nice. Overground parking. Oh god, that's too much. We're gonna want a large to medium parking lot. Let's see what the medium. There you go. Parking structures right there. 2 on either end. $10 to park shouldn't be too bad. I don't think, at least. Especially if you're coming into the area to just go ahead and yeah. I wanna add a little bit of business in this corner. I think that'll probably work out really pretty well. So we're losing about 87,000 right now, so we need more business. Either that or we have to start taxing people more. I don't want to raise taxes yet, so I think we're okay there. Garbage management, we're not collecting garbage at the moment. Or we could begin producing our own product. We're in about a deficit of everything, okay? We've got to get the deficit overturned. We got to start producing some things. But for that, we needed education, so that's good. So we're getting our education, right? We have our high school, we have our elementary school. So for our young adults, you have some sort of education coming in. We don't have office buildings yet, but that's okay. We don't need them, right? We now have medium density housing, so we can start putting up some higher density homes in this section. I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll call this a neighborhood, right? Like, let's just make this a district. Let's extend this out a little bit more along the beach line, shoreline. All right, so let's do that. And then in this section, we can have some more businesses. We need a large to medium roundabout here, probably. Let's go on with a little flower bed here. And honestly, we could probably upgrade this from a 2-lane to at least a 3. 2-in-1 situation. Like, this is like a 4-lane road is too wide for this at the moment, I believe. Is it? I don't know if it is. If this is gonna be the main thoroughfare. Yeah, let's upgrade this right now. Yeah, let's do that for now. It'll turn into 1 lane. Yeah, let's do that. Let's break this down for now. Let's put this here. Because this is about to be medium density housing. So if this is medium density, that's going to add more traffic, more weight onto the grounds here. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's do that there. Let's call this a shopping center, right? So let's do this. Let's go here. Boom. 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 Let's just make that a block. Put a roundabout right here. And get this thing connected to the road. Okay, let's get that connected to the road there. Just do a little bit of a road. Okay. Well, we don't want to kill this house, so let's just do a little bit of a road there. Let's get a small parking lot right here. Modest. Yeah, this would be nice. Free parking right there. Actually, let's keep a fee on this for now. And then let's go back to roads. We need a pedestrian walkway. I kind of wanted just like a small little walkway, but this will do too, I guess. Or how about this? Let's go bicycle paths. See, that's what we wanted right there. That's all we needed right there. Because this is going to be the business section right here. Yep. That's good. Low density. That's all we want. That's all we want right here. Give me some low density workflows right there. Waterfront property. Okay. And let's slap a parking lot somewhere in the middle of this. Least aggressive area. So this way when business does come in, right? Like the business can be built around the parking structure, because you got to prepare for the foot traffic, right? You got to prepare for the foot traffic. This is going to be a small little shopping center area. Maining bikes. So let's upgrade the bikes roads portions of it, right? I think that we saw a button for that. Here you go. Yep. Bicycle lane in here. All right, we want to be bike friendly in this town. There we go. We want to add a bike crosswalk. I don't know why it's not letting me put it down, but we'll assume that it got down there. Put some trees on this end of it. Good. That seems like a nice, healthy little shopping plex. Now to work on the residential portion of this. Medium density. Apartment style buildings. I don't think we want to do row homes, so we'll do apartments for the young adults here. Next, what we'll do is you know what we can do? We can do apartments in the inside. We'll do rows in the outside. Rows can go on the outside. Like said with the roading here, we're gonna keep this a 4-lane road, but it'll keep coming into this area right about till here. And what we're gonna want is we're gonna want to cul-de-sac this bit. Boom. We're gonna cul-de-sac that as well. And now we have apartments here, right? So let's go ahead. Let's break off some 2-lane roads. Right. Let's just give it some life, right? Let's just give it some life. Okay. Okay. Because we're going to want to connect this somehow. I'm going to want to do it towards the main thoroughfare. So let's do it right here. Okay. Let's just do it right there. I think that'll allow for pretty good construction there. Two-way divided angles. so we don't have to really do too much with parking. Right. I think that that'll be good. And even this might even turn into offices at some point, right? But we have to unlock that first. And right now we're not really building any business, and I fear that that's because we just don't have the workers for it. So this is a different district right here. This is going to be our apartment, medium density row homes type deal, where this is more neighborhoods connected via the walking path here. Actually, probably should keep the parking fee up. Turn it to $15. Let's just continue this thing through, huh, baby? There it goes. And parking. Modest, no. Canopy, no. We'll go uncovered. How large is this? Large? Where's medium? Moderate parking. Alright, so is this too big for another one of these? Okay, yes it is. So we need a small little lot here. That'll be a nice little gravel situation. I think that that'll help the need for a move-in. That's the medium density for sure, and then low density, we just don't have that at the moment. We're not looking to build any more low density for a little minute. So that takes care of the medium density needs. Half the budget on roads. Education. Okay, budgetary. We're losing $95,000 a month. Losing $95,000 a month. Not good. We got to find a way to drive some business here. And we need workers. Okay. Well, let's see what you say here, Kate. Residential taxes are our biggest income right here. Service fees. Service trade, nothing. Expenses, however, our expenses are dwarfing our incomes, right? Okay. The introduction of schools has helped a little bit. You can tell when we introduce the schools right here, right? So I mean, that's obvious. We're getting some more educated, but we have a lot of poorly educated citizens. Poorly and un. Right? So these kind of compound on top of each other. But our well-educated right here and our educated citizens are here, and then we have very little to none. Well, we have a little bit of a peak here, so, or a little bit of a gain here. So we have a couple of highly educated citizens. That'll help. We have relatively no homeless people. No, we have no homeless people. All right, our citizens are growing again. Household median age. So we have a lot of children, teens. Very few seniors and a good bit of adults. So that's why we have a lot of schools at the moment. Happiness is, well-being is going down, but happiness is kind of plateaued. We're okay there. Citizens moved in and birth rate are matching each other. Actually have a little bit of a higher birth rate. A lot of citizens have moved away, but the death rate is rising. Obviously that'll rise as people come up. Household wealth is still going up, so that's good. Jobs, what are our unemployment looking like? Unemployment's rising, but we have opportunities here. I imagine as we are educating people, dropout rate is 1%, so that's not terrible. We're half full here. Simply just don't need that at the moment. Right? The tweeter bird. He's got to buy some resources now. All right. So eligible for college, 69 people. University, 64 people. So we're seeing that 43% of our population is poorly educated. While the numbers are rising, they're rising slowly. So you'll start to see that shift kind of come soon. But we have a lot of poorly educated people, which doesn't explain why we don't have a lot of industry jobs still open. Unless they're hiring, they're looking for educated people. What are they looking for here? I don't know if we can tell. We don't have enough stored resources. Okay. Vehicles in use, that's a different issue. Electricity, are we out? We're not making any electricity, so we could begin to produce industry items here and get on the trade side of that. Wind speeds are too low. So we don't have a lot of wind going up here. And we're also not producing coal, so we'd end up having to... So power production's probably chopped, to be honest with you. I don't think that any of this is gonna be good for... Okay. Yep, everybody's saying that the city is incredibly noisy, but at the moment we just don't have a way to forego that. Bicycles being used. Oh yes, we needed more of these, didn't we? I'm gonna actually go ahead and take this and relocate it. I know, we gotta relocate it. Alright, we'll relocate this as well. Put it on right outside the school. Our production's not meeting demand, right? And we knew that, though. We did know that. These are things that we know. We need, however, Yeah, and all we have is high schools and whatnot. So we can't even get any higher to college or anything like that. We can't even afford that at the moment. But we are growing in population size, which is good this is good news. We are actually complaining about noise pollution now, so that's not good. We could delete this row of homes and just wait and let it start. Push it this way. Honestly, I think that's probably going to be the best idea for the noisiness. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Because you guys are going to complain of noise pollution for a while because of this. So let's just go ahead now that we have the room, let's just go ahead and do it, all right? Okay. Because the noise pollution arguably should stop about right there. Yep. So it seeps over a little bit, but that's because that area is growing at the moment. We did just destroy a bunch of buildings, so you should start seeing some pop up over in this. Yep. So you're seeing them pop up now over on this end. That's good. We're still really not a business focused city. So we could turn this into low res housing. Let's go waterfront here, all right? Let's go waterfront here. Let's go waterfront. That's what they want anyways. Let's go waterfront. Let's got to give the people now. Get the people what they want. Okay. Why is this building abandoned? Is it just too small or is it too under construction, condemned? Is in the wrong zone or outside the zoning grid. Okay, so you got to remake it. There you go. And now we have some homes that are propping up. Okay, there we go. Good. That are altering the roads. Let's get an alleyway. Because this can now be used for parking, right? So now we can put some parking here as well. Nice. Let's we'll go to the progression panel in a minute here. We just want to make sure that we have some parking. For the folks that are yep, okay, cool. Folks that are parking at these, that are living in these apartments, they're gonna need a place to park Street side parking's cool, but I feel like that's probably gonna be best. All right, so let's check us out. Let's go milestones. The loan limit is increased, plus 200,000. Fire, rescue, police. Okay, that's good. All right. Underground, no, we don't need that. We don't need highways yet either. Let's go roundabout. Oh, I can do, okay, I can do other stuff. All right, cool. Water treatment, we don't need this. We don't need a hospital yet. College, I can unlock that now. I don't need to at the moment, though. We should be fine there. Welfare office. Okay, we'll hold on to a couple of those tokens. Basic transportation services will be really good because I think that unlocks taxis and stuff. So that'll be pretty useful. We still need low density, so they really don't want all these apartments. Okay, so let's change some of this then. Let's change some of that then, huh? Got to give the people, nah, to give the people what they want. Because all of these want high skill, right? And that's just something that we can't provide yet. I think this probably makes the most sense for us at the moment. Because now that we have these two, we can go ahead and... What's building levels? Where are we looking right now? Low level buildings. Okay. What are these? Semi truck. For commercial purposes or for an upgrade? Where are we transporting? I'm interested. Oh, jackknife. Are you packing up and moving out, or are you okay? We're upgrading houses. I see an up arrow. That's got to be good news. So where are you going, sir? What location are you trying to get to? All right, so you're almost there. Make your turn, man. Oh, that was it. Okay, all right. That was it. So we are seeing homes begin to upgrade themselves. Longer standing in the homes and whatnot, they're beginning to come in. All right, so that's good. Really have no use for business at the moment, right? That's what I'm learning. Administration. Okay, education. We're working on it. We have a lot more people that are being eligible for college, but we don't have the budget for that. So we just can't get that happening at the moment. Land values going up. Company profitability is in the gutter. Okay, natural resources. We're gonna start doing that pretty soon. Disaster control, where we should be okay for now. Fire and rescue. Not loving it, but it's kind of what it is. You got traffic coming in here. So what if we did this? Because what if we did this? Take this 2-lane road, upgrade this, make it go this way. Uh-oh. Yep. Let's make this road go this way. And then we'll put a roundabout in here. Or maybe we won't. There's a traffic light. Let's get a stoplight here. This honestly makes no sense doing that. So that should help the congestivity here. No left turn there. That'll keep going straight. Now that's backed up. We'll go no left turn here either. Alright, let's go no left turn here. Okay, so we got to figure out a way to get this to work properly. If you ask me, this is going to have to slide down some, because this needs to be around about here. About a medium. Gotta help with traffic, right? All right, so I think that this is actually gonna help us a touch. Now do we add a traffic light here? I think that we can add a traffic light here. Because now that we add a traffic light there, should be okay. It's a little on the slower side, but it'll get the job done. Okay, so if we are right now, so what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to fix the traffic, the problem that we're having entering the village or the residential area, right? There's one way in right now going north, following in, and then going that way. However, I think a feasible solution, and I really don't want to go underground yet because that'll mess up when we unlock trains and metro rails. Which this is gonna have to connect somehow, right? And we did not connect this yet, even though we did start the movements. So let's do this here. Let's do it now. Let's make sure that this connects now before we focus our talents elsewhere. I think that's good. I think that might help some traffic flow. Because now not everybody has to use this pathway to get up over here, which will help traffic leaving. And you're already seeing some cars start to bypass, so that ought to work. This ought to work pretty well. I'm starting to see that come back through. That's good. Keaton family. Child, uneducated, educated. All right. I'd like these to say full, right? I'd like these to be kind of full. Because once these are full, right, that means we're packing them out, we're churning education. Okay, so here we go. Unemployment rate's 24%, so about a quarter of the population does not have a job. Birth rate is 5 per month. We're losing about 18 people per month. Moved in 1,200. Moved away 22. Good. Employment's falling a tad. I'd like to actually move Pearl Street. If we end Pearl Street over on this end, that'll allow traffic. No, it won't, will it? All right, so this is business still. They'll turn their tails, they'll tuck and they'll run. They'll go back up this way, up north. We've solved the bottleneck issue here. We've still prepared this way. All right, I think we're good that way though. Now let's start our farm area, huh? All right, so let's see what we're looking at. Where's it at? There you go. First, let's just double check some things. Okay, so we're not getting adequate service over there. We still don't have any garbage disposal. Fire is chopped. Police. Crime probability. Current number of criminals is 1, so we really don't need police. Like, it's not rampant, right? It's not a problem. So we really don't need to spend 100,000 on that right now. Firehouse is expensive as well. Things aren't burning at the moment, so let's just avoid it. Specialized area, grain farm. Oh, okay. All right. And the next one will be kind of over this way-ish. All right, so now that that's done, what can be put in here? Let's make this green, huh? Okay, road is required. We're getting some employees here. We're getting some employees. Alright, that's good. This will break off right there and go straight in. Boom. It has power now as well. So profits are 5,000 a month. Costs are 5,000. Profits are 3,000 a month. So that's not bad actually. This should start to work once we get some employees. Do we have employees here yet? No, 1 out of 10, 0 out of 10, 3 out of 9. All right, yeah, so all we need is employees and then we should be okay.